Hi, welcome back to the channel. Um, Today's video is not such a good one because I know this is only a second episode, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but y'all gonna see me get heated because some geniuses over at Sony want to fuck with my boy Spidey. That's nothing new, right? But if you knew me in real life, you'd know that since 2021, when No Way Home came out, almost 3 years ago, I have talked more about Spider-Man 4 and what I want for that movie more than any other Marvel project. Not even close. Not more than Deadpool Wolverine, which was one of my most anticipated movies, period. More than the upcoming Avengers movies, more than Beyond the Spider-Verse, more than any other movie or show or anything that I'm hyped for. I have talked about Spider-Man 4 so much. I have such clear vision of what I want for this movie, and it's not what we're hearing is going to happen. And it's not hard either. So what we're hearing comes from Daniel RPK, is that Spider-Man 4 is eyeing a 2026 release in July, coming between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, and that'll likely be multiverse based. I hate this. I hate this so much. Rumor says that it'll take place on Battleworld. Why? Why are you doing this? I know we had conflicts several months ago with Marvel and Sony saying that Marvel, Tom Holland, Kevin Feige wanted to make a street level story, had Kingpin, Daredevil, that kind of thing, Scorpion. That is exactly what I wanted. A lonely Peter Parker on his own, knows nobody, everyone's forgotten him, he has no friends, he has nothing but to keep putting on that Spider-Man persona. And for us to basically pick up where we left off at the end of No Way Home, him in that classic suit, night sky, snow, fighting criminals, Kingpin, Daredevil, Black Cat, that's your Spider-Man 4, okay? Perfect. It writes itself, okay? It would have been... Tom Holland is in a peak situation to have peak Spider-Man stories. I was never a big fan of his Spider-Man until No Way Home. I always felt he didn't really feel like Spider-Man to me. I enjoyed his movies, yes, but Homecoming, Far From Home, him in the Avengers movies, felt, I know this has been said before, but I'm going to say it again, he felt like an Iron Boy Jr., felt like Spider-Boy, didn't really feel like Spider-Man. No Way Home is what transferred him from that to a through-and-through Spider-Man. In that final scene sequence, that is Spider-Man. As much as I've ever seen him. He's all alone. He has the classic, beautiful, gorgeous suit. He's in a shitty apartment. He's listening to police scanner. He has nobody. And he's in the perfect situation you want Spider-Man to be in. Especially the Spider-Man that we really haven't seen have many consequences for his actions until No Way Home. Haven't seen the boy suffer. He's been like happy-go-lucky, let me go on vacation to Europe, let me go play with the Avengers. I mean, I know I'm being exaggerated, but like, it's just, it hasn't been like real Spider-Man to me until where he is now, and I was so excited. When I saw No Way Home afterwards, I wrote my own plot synopsis for Spider-Man 4. I wrote several pages of my own script for Spider-Man 4. I had such a clear vision for what I wanted from this movie. Initially, I wanted them to do a symbiote story because they set it up at the end with the Venom symbiote, and like, I thought bro's at his lowest, giving him the symbiote could actually be really cool. Black Cat is something I always wanted in the movie. She would be perfect. She's one of my favorite Spider-Man characters. She's never been in a movie before. Throw her in there. He doesn't have MJ anymore. New love interest. Writes itself. Perfect. Especially when bro's at his lowest. If he got the symbiote, great. Personally, I wanted to do Mr. Negative as a villain. I thought that could have been cool. You tied him with Feast, him trying to keep May's legacy alive. You know, that's kind of what I initially wanted. Yeah, but yeah, I I even had some ideas very early on about like Harry Osborn and that Osborn name and like what happened and stuff, but I kind of scratched that idea. And since then, people have talked about a Kingpin and Daredevil story. Yes, I love that so much. You want to do the Kingpin as mayor, have people go after him for being an illegal vigilante? Perfect. Couldn't ask for anything more. That sounds amazing. Black Cat in there as well, but you finally do Scorpion, you do the Prowler. That way, if you want to introduce Miles down the line, he actually has that history where the Prowler actually fought Peter Parker and he's worked for Kingpin. I mean, that has similarities to the first Spider-Verse movie. That would be really cool. I mean, it would have been so good. It writes itself. And honestly, if they gave Spider-Man this movie to be a classic Spider-Man, because now he's set up to be that, but he hasn't been that yet. So, like, if they gave him this movie to team up with Daredevil, do the street level story, be lonely, be depressed, do all of that, and then he was the lead character in Doomsday and Secret Wars, beautiful. Couldn't ask for anything more. But if they want to just jump straight into Doomsday from where he was, and then you want to do a multiverse Spider-Man 4 in between the movies, that just defeats the purpose. I think it undoes the greatness of the ending of No Way Home. It really does. I mean, we just had a great multiverse story. I don't think you need to do another multiverse story in a solo Spider-Man movie. Do I want him to reunite with Tobey and Andrew? Yes, I do. Secret Wars. That's where you do it. You don't do it in another Spider-Man movie because he has 3 more solo movies. All 3 of them should be street level. It should be a street level trilogy. I have a plan for that trilogy. Honestly, I told you what Spider-Man 4 should be. Kingpin, Daredevil, that's great. Then you want to do the comic accurate route with Secret Wars and the symbiote. I actually think that's a better idea. So you do that. He ends Secret Wars still with the symbiote. He joins Spider-Man 4 with the symbiote. And then you go deeper into that story. In that movie, you add a villain. I know it's pretty similar to the Spider-Man 2 game. But hear me out. You do Kraven the Hunter. Okay? And you add Miles in that movie, but only as a side character. No spider powers. He maybe gets bit in like the ending or the post-credit scene. I mean, and then in the 6th movie, you do Spider Bros, you do Peter and Miles versus the Sinister Six. That's Tom's final solo movie. Then he retires or something. Miles becomes the main Spider-Man after that. That's how I would do it. I have such clear vision. That's what the trilogy should look like. Now they want to do Tobey and Andrew again for Spider-Man 4. It pisses me off because I've spent years. The Spider-Man 4 I wanted is my most anticipated movie, period. If they do this, I mean, I'm still hyped for it, because I love Tobey and Andrew and I can't wait to see them again, but, like, not like this. They should do it in Secret Wars. And I was thinking about it, too, like, trying to think about the positive side of this, trying to look at the bright side and how it could be cool, because think about it, if they did it this way, they could have Toby, Tom, and Andrew with each other for the entire movie. Like, it takes place on Battleworld, right? They do a real Spider-Verse movie, live-action Spider-Verse. You add Miguel O'Hara, you add Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman, Japanese Spider-Man, all the Spider-Mans, right? You add a bunch of the obscure Spider-Mans, but in live action this time, and then you have Toby, Tom, and Andrew at the center of it, being our 3 main people that we follow. I mean, I guess it could be cool. Or, knowing Sony, this ain't even something that I would rule out. They do their fucking Morbius, Kraven, Venom, Madam Web characters crossing over, and that's the multiverse movie that we get. I would fuck. If they did that, I don't even know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. I'd burn down Sony HQ, man. I'm already, let's start a petition, bro. Let's get a team. The Area 51 raid back in like what was it, 2019? Sony HQ raid, okay? We're boycotting. We're protesting. Get Spider-Man 4 street level. But yeah. I mean, if they do the traditional Spider-Verse route, I mean, on paper it could be cool, but then again, you had such a peak version in animation. Why would you need to do it again in live action? Especially if we establish that like their multiverses are pretty much the same. But I don't like this at all. I really don't. I love Toby and Andrew. I can't wait to see them again, but in Secret Wars. That's when you do it, okay? Not in another solo movie. It's just ruin it, man. I really hope, because while Dan RPK is a reliable source, he's not official. So we don't know 100% yet, so I'm still going to hold out hope. But if this is true, guys, we might be cooked. Spider-Man 4 might be cooked. But I'm sorry that you had to see me go on such a rant in only the second upload. But thanks for watching. I'm probably going to talk about this more because there's a lot I want to say and I don't want to make these videos long. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let's get that petition signed and let's do this, okay? We petition to release the Snyderverse. No, we're gonna release the street level Spider-Man 4, okay? But thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.